I'm Jordan Shelton from the Othersiderz. You can find me on Instagram as bennytheboxhead. You can find me on Gmail as on Othersiderzoverlord at gmail.com. And basically, there are a lot of people shying away from social media marketing in order to build their brand because it's either too complex or too complicated or just plain out don't need it because they're going by referrals and all of that stuff. That's understandable. Not everybody wants to scale heavy like that. However, if you are brave enough to get in front of the camera, which is not everyone's camera shy, you need to go live. I repeat, you need to go live. It gets your face out there, gets everyone involved, and there's a particular reason for this. So let's get into it. You watch Love and Hip Hop, you watch VH1, you watch Jersey Shore. Guess what? This is your time and your era if you've ever been a fan of that. Because reality TV era is here and now. Seasoned business people are being outclassed by opinionated people and not connecting the message to a newer audience and do not understand the keywords and how important and how technical things have gotten just to get the message out there. But here's the truth about it. People want to see and hear you talk. People want to learn from you. And this is the reality TV era of media. This thing is reality TV. People want to see it. People want to see vlogs. People want to see you. Welcome to reality TV. That's the wake up call. Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, all of that stuff is hyper relevant in this reality TV. This is the reality of what is going on. And I'll show you exactly the works and kinks of it and exactly what it's supposed to look like. So, what are the problems? Well, everyone has excuses, so let's get the excuses out of the way. It's a lot of extra work. True. You don't really have the content. We'll go over that. You don't know the many different platforms. True, but we'll go over that. You don't know the keywords. Hmm. We'll go over that. You don't have enough followers. Doesn't matter. You're not ready. Okay. But here's the bad news. If you're not in front of the camera, you ain't surviving. You might as well just close business. I just got fucking honest with you. If you are getting in front of the camera, your chances are you're going to survive. But what is a process? Well, content strategy is key. You have to have your associate links ready. Make sure you write out a script of your ideas, and you got to know your relevant keywords and hashtags. You practice first, record yourself, then do it. Then spread it across the internet. The benefits is most things work on an operated search engine. So it gives you heightened on Google search. It gives you better SEO search, more organic audiences. Remember, Instagram has become a search engine officially, just like Flickr, as they predicted. YouTube is a search engine that rivals Google. Not only that, but it gets your personal brand and story out there, and it connects with your audience with authenticity. That's the process. And so, format of live talk, very simple. Go over the aspects, give people a very good overview of what they're going into. You make sure everyone's up to it, and then you go into the introduction. This is brief, but you're going to get the drift of it. You go to the introduction of who you are, you get an overview, and then if you are a business trying to sell something, you can go to the customer, you can give understand what the customer wants, and you go through the process of how things are done, then you give the results, and then you seal it with an offer, and then you get done. However, a live talk doesn't even have to be about business. This is media content. A lot of talk can be about how your vacation's doing, what is the lessons that you've learned, the things you can connect to people. Emphasize the connect to people. But what do you think about? This is blank. Most people don't really think about nothing. Well, first, lists can make easy, digestible content. What are the top 5 things? What is the one thing that you need to know? What are 2 things that you need to know when it comes to growth? And and what pain cells and how to cure the pain cells. The motivation or the habits, content about that. Having sitting down, starting a seminar, having people about that. That works. The growth, talk about how to grow, how to build a mindset, tips and tricks and information. All of that works. It's a blank slate. Choose what you want. But the relevant keywords and hashtags. What are your keywords and hashtags? Relevant words to your subject and keywords of branding. Check out allhashtag.com. Check out Influencer Marketing Hub on Instagram, hashtag generator. Check out the keyword search engines on SCM Rush and Keyword Ninja. Check those out so you can understand certain, especially if you're posting and displaying it on content. It's more information that can lead and that can correlate to exactly what are you talking about and help find those people who are trying to find help. And then you got to have your description and backlinks. One of the most important parts about having the video and the keywords is having the description and backlinks of your accomplishments. If you co-wrote on articles that deal with it or that you're affiliated with, all of that stuff needs to be listened down. Any articles you've done, any videos, such as those different cards that you see on the end of popular YouTuber videos. And it's really important establishing a backlink to the story as well. And pretty much that gives you a good overview of how to go live. But once you go live, remember, it goes all the way back to this kind of funnel, the weekly webinar, LinkedIn, YouTube, even on the messenger, you can have a chat box to remind people, Instagram live, Facebook. And so from that point, you're going live, but it increases your search rank. It increases the ranking of how organically you'll show up on the recommended feed to certain people. And especially if you're trying to get your brand out there, it gets you to a more organic and authentic audience. And so from that point, it's a rinse, wash, and repeat to constantly putting your own face out there. Because believe it or not, people want to see you, and this is how you connect more to your audience. If you're skeptical of it, stop being skeptical and just do it. It's going to take time for it to work. That's the realistic part. But I encourage people to go ahead and go live. It needs to be seen, and it helps you out when you're building your funnels. It just helps. It helps out with your public speaking. It's either you can write well, or you can't speak well, or cannot you cannot write well, you cannot speak well. If you can't speak well, you gotta write well. But now these days, it's all about being in front of the camera. Reality TV is here, people. You gotta join. This is Benny the Boxhead, aka Jordan Shelton from the Othersiderz, and we out. Take care and God bless you.